Alrighty. Yeah, I'm freezing my ass off. Mm, fuck, I can't drink my drink. Didn't think this one through. Yeah, well, ooh, ooh, caca. See, there's somebody watching. They're not saying anything to me. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Number one. You're always number one to me, Jax. Okay, shit, I had to blink. Fuck, I was trying to see how long I could hold that without blinking. Shit. I said, you're always number one to me, Jax. Hey, Diana, what's up? LOL, thanks. Oh, really? An LOL, thanks. Not a shut up. Progress. Working my way back up that fucking totem pole, baby. Yeah, because we're moving on up to the east side. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. Anyway, hi, Diana. What? Usually those cheesy ass comments, you're like, shut up. This one, you're just like, thanks. Oh shit! I forgot I brought my donut down here. Fuck. Reason. Fuck. Space heater over here either. Damn it! I have lots of snow in India. Yeah, same here. Don't get too excited. I'm not. But like I said, just progress. Getting that train back on the track there. That train barreling down that track again, and then what? Bam! Oh, I bought the Lady Gaga Oreos today. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Donna, we have a fuck ton of snow here too. I had to shovel it out of my driveway today. Lady Gaga Oreos. She came out with the Oreos came out with a special edition of Lady Gaga Oreos. I bought them today. They're like fucking pink. They're like green cream, and like the cookie is actually like a pinkish color and shit. Lady Gaga. Wow, my phone knows me well. I type in Lady Gaga and 911 by Lady Gaga pops up. Thank you, phone, but I don't want to listen to that right now. Okay. Well, here's the package. That's the package right there. Hold on, Jax. How many times do I have to tell you that I don't have the network, unlike you? Okay. So I have to wait until the person who lets me use their network watches it so that I can go watch it. And even if I didn't have the network, I have to wait for my janky ass fucking website that I use to watch the pay-per-views to upload the fucking website in a decent amount of parts because I'm not watching 17 parts. I have to wait for them to upload it into at least 4 parts so that I can watch it. So I would like it if you get off my dick. No, don't give me the results. Anyway, Jax, that's the packaging. And then the cookies. These are the cookies. My friend in Canada, he actually got an American VPN to get the network, so he actually let me got it, so he can. You gotta invest in the network when it moves to Peacock. I don't know, maybe because you get a whole fuck ton more with that. Because it's not just the network you get. Plus, you get your King of Queens and shit, and plus, you get some other shit. And I do like to say about the Bell reboot, and it did get picked up for a second season. So I forgot about those. Are they at Walmart? Yeah, from what I heard, they're at Walmart. Yeah, they're at Walmart, Jax. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see when it moves to Peacock. I just the only thing that's bothering me about the move to Peacock is that if it moves to Peacock, cool. Moves to Peacock, you still have your, Peacock and everything. But the only thing that bothers me was that I think they should still have it standalone too. You know what I'm saying? I was just there. Oh, you should have went down the cookie aisle, man. Like if you want to get WWE Network on Peacock, cool, awesome. But I still think you should be able to get um fucking standalone. I'm not going to pay my ATT pay per view every month. Who the fuck does? Supposedly no rewinding while watching live. Ooh, that sucks. Although I rarely do that myself. Though. Like I rarely rewind watching live unless I think something fucky happened. You know, I don't have Comcast. Get ready for this fucking sandstorm here. I got a power donut today, man. The lady at the fucking counter was just like, "Whoa, that's a lot of powder." Hmm. Yeah, Jax, if you remind me later when I go upstairs, I'll take a picture of like the actual fucking cookies or the actual package. I haven't opened the package yet. The Lady Gaga cookies. The cookies we were just talking about. Man, Jack's on that good shit tonight, man. I swear. The water is loud. Mm. What that mouth do? Come to Iowa and find out. My dick may be small, but this tongue can do some shit. Just saying. Plug the butt. Ew. Show you. I'm not showing you my dick. You won't even show me you. We gotta play it like kids now. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. I can't do that for that long tonight. It's cold. Show me what that mouth do. I said, get your ass up here, and I will. FYI, in the description down below, I miss breathing. FYI, in the description down below, I have added a new wish list. That is just strictly for my coloring books. That is if you want to, help contribute to the coloring book Instagram and shit like that. I have added a page just for that. It's the same way, set up to ship directly to me, all that good shit like that. Just an FYI. Not a lot on there at the moment, but it's on. It's down there. I miss breathing. You know what I haven't had in a while? Big League Chew. Oh, Jax, you saw who dyed their hair blonde? What the hell? I know, I just found that out myself. I was looking on eBay because sometimes I'll go on eBay. Jessica, Jax. Gold Rush. I'll go on eBay and I'll just type in adult coloring books and like they're usually expensive on eBay. So then I'll go back and look for them on Amazon so I can add them to wish lists and shit like that or buy them and shit. So like I was looking on fucking eBay a couple weeks ago and all of a sudden Mama's Family popped up. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, no way, man. So like I looked at the back and I was like, wow, these actually look like decent fucking pictures from the show and shit. So I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. So I was like, I went on fucking Amazon and I'm damn, there it was, man. Yeah, Jessica just recently dyed her hair blonde. She posted a picture of it, I think yesterday. Or was that today? Fuck, today has been such a blur. I don't even fucking remember now. They should have an 80s coloring book. They do, but it's not like you would think. It's probably not one that you're thinking of. Like I'm not getting who. Short. I don't want to say last or kids' names. Jessica. Okay, I'll come back later. I didn't say all that now. I'm just saying, like, but Gold Rush, they do have an 80s book, but it's like, it's not down here. I have one. I didn't really dig it, though. I think I did like 1.5 pages in it, you know? Um, yeah, see, 80s sitcoms, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. I really like if they're doing like shows and shit like Mama's Family and shit like that. I would really like something like Gilligan's Island, 30 Rock. I would really like Superstore. Like those type of shows. I'd really like to sit down and fucking color. Do they have a? Yeah, I actually got Diana. Diana actually sent me one this year, and it was really weird. Because I got the book, and it was called WWE Ultimate Adult Coloring Book, and the the photos in there are great. I will say the photos in there are great. The only reason I don't color in it so much is because like the backgrounds of them would take me just so much time. But what's really weird about it is that the cover of the book has Roman Reigns, okay, Randy Orton, all right, and Pac. Which at first, on first glance, you would think like, oh, okay, this is an older book because there are pictures in there from the UK tournament, the original UK tournament and shit like that. But the copyright was from 2020, and I'm like, I seriously doubt that WWE would release a book in 2020 with an AEW contracted wrestler on the cover of their book. So it was like a really bizarre fucking book. I mean, the photos in it are great. It's just that I haven't done so many of them in there is because the backgrounds of them are really complex and shit. They're kind of a pain in the ass and everything. I would like a different strokes coloring book. Webster, different strokes, Sanford and Son. You want a lot of black sitcom coloring books there, Gold Rush. All five that you or four that you have named are all black sitcoms. I would say Wonder Years, but I don't think that would make an exciting coloring book for me. Easy to color, only need one pen. Is Gold Rush your brother? No, no, I think that's the second time somebody's asked that in here. That's not true. There's different shades of it. Like I just found that out the hard way, like an hour ago. Like I went to color what's her name from I just went to go color what's her name from Princess and the Frog, Princess Tiara, whatever, or Tiana, and like I started coloring her dark. Like I was using the color coffee, so I started calling her, and I was like, "This is way too dark. This doesn't work." I ended up having to use saddle brown for that to fucking work. So yeah, if I did all white sitcoms, I wouldn't need color. Oh my god, that you would need flesh colored, you idiot. I can't. I can't have this conversation. My head will explode. I don't even leave things. The only thing that I've ever colored that I left white was cocaine, and even then, I went over it with a white colored pencil, and that was on my Pablo Escobar picture. I mean, yeah, you can't tell, but I did. I went over it with white. And usually things that are like meant to be left white, I go over it with a color called white smoke or Timberwolf, because it's kind of like it's this color right here, Timberwolf. It's usually great for shit that is white, but you don't want to just leave it blank, and white color pencil does not show up on fucking white fucking paper, obviously. So this is usually good if you just want to go over something that's meant to be white and you just do a light shade on it. Brilliant, because it gives the illusion of something's there, and you're like, oh shit, it's actually colored in and such like that. It's fucking brilliant. For all you coloring, for all six of you watching in here, if you are coloring, nice little tip there. In my opinion, that's what I do. What about a Marilyn Poppins coloring book? Good old Marilyn Poppins. Marilyn Monroe as Mary Poppins. Everyone would look like Seamus. No, can't do this with you. There's actually a fan on Thunderdome wearing a mask. What a tool. It's like wearing a mask while driving your car. No, the Andy Dick skit. One, you actually like watch Andy Dick skits. Two, I don't even watch Andy Dick skits. Three, I know two things with Andy Dick in it. Or three, okay? And none of his skits are one of them. Four, since when do you watch Andy Dick skits? Five, are you riding Andy's dick? I just had to throw that one in there. This was his MTV show, and we have talked about this before, I swear. Look it up, please. Is Andy Dick the one? Yeah, Andy Dick was in News Radio. That's one of the things I know him from. What about an S&M? Oh, Jesus Christ. We're not doing that again, Josh. Although that is probably the most tame one you have said, I think. One of the most tame ones. Some medicine. Me too. Stage as a hardcore industrial postmodern rock opera. It's gonna be PG with a hint of R. It's like Marilyn meets Nikki. This is my way of doing that creatively. We're in the rehearsal process right now, and everybody's working really hard. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get the joke. I get the joke. I don't need to see the whole 3 minute skit. I get the joke. And I get your joke. A coloring book of that guy. I get it. I get it. Oh. You know, Marilyn Manson, not a fan of toilet paper. Fun fact. I've never been so disappointed. I get the joke. I don't need to see the whole 3-minute sketch to get that whole joke. That's a robot chicken joke right there. Okay, they could have did that whole joke in like 15 seconds. Look, it's Marilyn Poppins, and then fucking Marilyn Manson shows up. Joke's over. Okay, it did not need fucking 3 minutes and 22 seconds. I've never been an Andy Dick fan. I wouldn't say like I'm a huge Andy Dick fan, but like him and Employee of the Month, I thought was great because like I love every aspect of Employee of the Month. That's not why I'm disappointed. Why are you disappointed then? Oh, I'm not a fan of toilet paper either. Rather just use my hands and wash it so I don't get COVID. Well, this like if you can find it online, um, I'm pretty sure you could. But like on his episode of MTV Cribs, um, he explains that he never saw the movie. You never saw Employee of the Month? Oh my god! On Marilyn Manson's episode of MTV Cribs, he explains that he went out and actually bought toilet paper for the MTV crew to come over and shit like that. And he explains he never has toilet paper. He lets people take a shit at his house, and then more than likely they take a shower. Just they take a shower after taking a shit. Because he's not a fan of buying toilet paper. And I'm just like that. What an interesting dude. Such an intriguing person. Like Marilyn Manson's favorite cereal is Captain Crunch because he likes that it fucking tears up the roof of your mouth. He's such an eccentric fucking dude. But then he also has like little fucking like little droplets of like fucking genius in there. Like I mean, go watch Bowling for Columbine when Michael Moore is just like like what would you say to the kids of Columbine High School? And Marilyn Manson looks him dead in the eye and say, "I wouldn't say a word. I'd sit there and listen." And you're just like, "Oh my god!" Like he's actually fucking pretty smart. Like he's a very he may make some fucking bizarre and crazy fucking music, man, but an eccentric dude. You know, I just can't stand Dane. Did you just say you can't stand Dane Cook? I think I was hacked. Yeah. That better have been what happened. I love Dane Cook. I see Dane Cook to me is like the essential fuck. Everybody has that fucking one person or one artist. And never mind. Okay, everybody has that one fucking like artist, in their one band or one singer in their life where they're just like, I knew him before they were popular. Dane Cook to me is that person. I knew about Dane Cook before like fucking, Sue Fi Mania fucking happened and shit, before Retaliation hit the Billboard chart and everything. I knew about Dane like back in fucking 98, you know? That's when I found out about Dane Cook. When he was on like fucking Premium Blend on Comedy Central and shit. That's when I knew about fucking Dane Cook. And then like when Retaliation came out and blew up and shit, became like one of the highest selling comedy albums since Steve Martin's Arrow in the Head. I think that's what it was called. I can't remember. It was like the highest selling comedy album since the Steve Martin album. And people were just like, "Oh my god, dang, he's so fucking funny." Even my friend Justice was just like, "Didn't you know about this guy back in '98?" And I was just like, "Yeah, you know." And God, I just sat there, just seething, just like all you fuckers are late. Like you guys are like fucking 10 years too late to this fucking party. Not even 10 years. What was it? 2005. So about 6 years, something like that. I was so fucking mad. You know, and then he's like in fucking movies and shit. Well, I mean, it was a fun ride. Don't get me wrong. I got to I love that I was along for that ride. You know, I got to see him in fucking movies and shit. Got to buy the fucking albums, all the albums that he did and everything. That was great and everything. But I just hated that like all these fuckers came out of the woodwork. You know, oh my god, he's so great and shit. And, you know, I'm just like, oh, you fuckers are like 98, 99, 2001, 8 years too late. Then like the coup de grace, I got to go see him live. I will say though, some of his movies were a miss though. Shit. Like fucking My Best Friend's Girl. I was just like, oh no, that was not a good movie. And he wants to make a sequel to that. Eight people. Nobody's saying anything. I didn't even start early tonight. I even started late to prevent this very scenario, and fucking, it still happened. Okay, I'm gonna try to pay more attention now, but please try not to snap. You know that's something you know that's some you and I know that's something I just can't guarantee. Well, I can't guarantee I'll want to stay around after. Get all your shit, get it all together, put it in a backpack, and like take it to the shit store or like the shit museum or something, and like get your shit. Sorry, I'm back. Texting a friend. Oh, okay. Josh was just like, oh, he's talking about fucking Dane Cook and why he likes him. I'm fucking gonna go text somebody. I'm fucking out of here. He's talking about why he's aboard the Dane train. I'm fucking. I know it's kind of sacrilege to say that like your favorite fucking comedian is Dane Cook, but him and Christopher Titus, man, and I got to see them both live. I don't give a shit. Although believe it or not, seeing Christopher Titus live, I liked better than seeing Dane Cook live. I like Patton Oswalt too. Deathbed, the bed that eats people. For Patton Oswalt, he has this great bit where he talks about like he got paid to do like time at a casino, and then like the crowd was so drunk that like all he did was come out on stage and like he just kept naming shit he was in, and he kept getting standing ovations. Oh god, that shit was great. Like when I used to work at the grocery store was like a half a mile walk from where I live. So like on like cold ass fucking nights like tonight and shit, where I usually have to walk home and shit, I would like instead of like having my like phone out so I can pick other songs and shit like that, I would like get out stand up comedy and shit like that. So like people like Patton Oswalt, Dane Cook, Bill Engvall. I love listening to Bill Engvall. Oh my god! Like one time we were driving to North Carolina, me and my mom, we like literally listened to like the entire Bill Engvall library. I mean, we listened to every single Bill Engvall album. You know, um, well, so like Ron White, like I like some things by John Mulaney. I like some things by him. Not everything by him is that great. Um, there's a lot. There was a lot of guys. And there's like a lot of like guys that are not known that I like Henry Cho. Not a lot of people know Henry Cho, but he's got a funny album. Oh, Steve McGrew. Oh my god, Steve McGrew. Holy shit. Um, it broke my heart when I heard Mitch. Oh, Mitch Hedberg. Yes, fucking Mitch Hedberg, man. He was like my secret funny comedian that a lot of people didn't know. But now he's like, oh god, like more people know him now in depth than they did alive, man. Mitch, oh god, I fucking love Mitch Hedberg, man. I draw a lot of inspiration from Mitch. Now that the craziness for the day is over, are you excited about the spicy chicken nuggies? That's funny that you actually messaged me about that because I actually got a comment on last night's live from Andrew about the chicken nuggets too. And if I didn't have such a fucking crazy day today, then like I probably would have went down the street to McDonald's and got them. Um, but I mean, I don't know. I guess I got to go like I don't know, like fucking tomorrow because they're gonna be gone then. Because like how long did they last time? Like fucking what 3 days? I guess you know. Yeah. So for those of you who watch on playback, I would say people here because there's only three now. Uh, I never had any. I'm not excited. So today, I'm literally about to just lay down. They gave us some by accident. Right. So I'm literally about to lay down in my living room in front of my tablet slash DVD player that I got for Christmas. And I'm gonna color and shit. I'm gonna relax and color and shit. And my mom's like, "Oh, we need to go to the store and get something." And I was like, "Fuck." So me and my sister have to go to the store. I get to the store, no problems and shit. Now for the backstory, like the little thing for the car, the boop, boop, that damn thing. We don't have that thing because it broke. So all we have is a key. That's it, just a key. So like we have to remember to grab the key out of the ignition and put it somewhere. And I'm usually really good at doing that. Today, not so much. So like I get out of the car and all of a sudden I just noticed my sister just standing by the car and I was just like, why is she doing that? And I was like, something's up. And then all of a sudden I check my back pocket. That's usually where I put the key. And I feel my ass and there's no key shaped bump. And I was like, no. And I run to the fucking car door and there it is. There it is inside. Car's locked. I'm like, fuck. You know? So I'm like, geez. So like right away I go quote unquote to work. So I'm just like, great. So I look up locksmith. There's a couple 24-hour locksmiths. I call the first one, no answer. Call the next one, no answer. I'm like, for 24-hour locksmiths, you guys ain't doing a good job here. Call the next one, no answer. I end up calling like 4 different locksmiths that are 24 hours, and it's either voicemail box is full or no answer. And I think one was just like, you've called after hours. So I was just like, all right, you must actually be closed on Sundays. So I'm just like, okay, plan B, which is let me call one of my friends here, see if they can pick me up here so I can go to the house, get the spare boop boop thing that we don't carry with us for this very reason, so I can come back and get the fucking key out. Problem solved. Maybe buy him like a fucking sandwich or something here in return. My one friend Jamie, she's out of town. My one friend Haley, she's at work. And my one friend, he was at a fucking family gathering. And then at that point, that's when I kind of regretted burning all the bridges that I did have at one point here. And I was like, wow, it kind of makes me regret saying like, hey, fuck you to a lot of people. So I was like, all right, plan C. See if I can get into the fucking car. I go to the car, I try to see if I can kind of like shove the fucking window down. It didn't work. So now I'm thinking like, all right, what can I do? And I look and I'm like, if I have a wire hanger, I can jimmy it in, hit the little button, unlock the car, and I'm solid. You know, where can I get a wire hanger? I'm at Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee takes in dry cleaning, so I'm just like, fucking A, man, they have hangers. All plastic. That's not gonna work. There's a CVS across the road. And I'm like, all right, let me go across CVS, see if they got some wire hangers. They don't even sell coat hangers at CVS. Oh boy. Right across the street from them is AutoZone. I go to AutoZone. I was like, do you have anything that could open a car door without me having to call a locksmith? Nope, sorry. Okay. So now I'm back at the fucking store and I call another 24-hour locksmith and doesn't answer. I'm like, well, great. So now I don't know what to do. I'm running out of fucking options here. So I go in and let my sister know what the hell's going on, and she was just like, are you sure you can get into the car if you have a wire hanger? I was like, I'm almost certain of it. You know? And she was like, well, I'll walk to Goodwill because I've already walked to like fucking 3 different places and shit. You check an abortion. Time and place. Time and place. So my sister's like, I'll walk to Goodwill and get a wire hanger because I've already walked to like, you know. So I'm sitting at Hy-Vee chilling, which now I've realized my worst nightmares come true. I'm like, great, I'm stuck in a Hy-Vee. Awesome. Hell on earth has been achieved. So I'm sitting there waiting. I get a call from my sister. I am so glad I missed the lead up to that. Um, my hint of honor. Um, I get a call from my sister. Goodwill will not just give you a fucking wire hanger. They won't just give you one. So then my sister offers to buy one, and they're like, no, but we can call you a locksmith. So I'm like, Goodwill would rather a locksmith make like 60, $80 rather than make $5 on a coat hanger. All right, so fuck it. So she calls me and lets me know that. And then she's like, oh, there's a dry cleaner's here. And I was like, it's Sunday. There's no dry cleaner open. She was like, there's cars in front of it. I was like, all right, if they give you a wire hanger, fuck, get it. Bring it back. So I'm still at Hy-Vee. I'm still stuck in hell. Then I see a pull tab machine. Like fucking, pull tabs. I don't know if anybody has pull tabs where they're from and shit. Pull tab is essentially like a quick scratcher. You just pull the tabs up. Shit, I forgot to cash that in, by the way. Fuck. Um, and you can win like $100, shit like that. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I can win the money for a locksmith if I can get a hold of one. So I put in $5 and I ended up winning 50 cents back. Well, there went that plan. So I'm sitting there. I haven't heard from my sister in a while. So I was just like, okay, she's on the way back with the fucking wire hanger. Awesome. This is going to work out. So I get a call. It's my sister. She's like, I'm at AutoZone. I'm like, I told you I went to AutoZone. And she was like, they have utility wire. And I'm like, I guess, like, fuck, I'm running out of options here. You know? So she brings back utility wire. So that's plan D. Plan D. I put in fucking do the utility wire thing. That didn't fucking work. You know? I and then I remember seeing like a video on YouTube where like you put duct tape on the window and you create like a handle and then like you pull down and it's supposed to bring your window down, then you could get inside and do what the fuck ever. So I was just like, okay, let me try that. So I'm gonna spend like fucking $6 on a roll of duct tape. I do that trick. No, that didn't work. They stuck to the window and it looked like it made some movement, but it didn't work. So I was like, oh, okay. So plan E didn't work. If you didn't live in an all-white neighborhood, you could have paid a black guy to help you. How far are you going to take this, Josh? It's a little bit less of what's the word I'm looking for? Offensive in the last one, but still. So anyway, continue. Sorry. Um, so Plan E is now out. So then I'm just like, fuck. I'm out of fucking ideas. I don't know what else to do other than break the goddamn window, but that ain't gonna work. You know. So I'm looking on my phone. I'm like, there has to be somebody I can fucking call. So I look and I notice there's one locksmith I haven't called. So I hit call and I call him and somebody answers. And he doesn't say like, Bob's locksmith, can I help you? He just says hello. And I'm like, locksmith? That's all I said, locksmith. And he's like, yeah. I was like, hey, I'm at the, Hy-Vee in Marion, and like, how much would it cost for you to come out and get my car key out of my car? He's like, well, I actually don't have my. He's like, yeah, what car is yours so I can like take a look, see what I'm working with. I was like, shit, I'll come out right now. And I'll be damned, he was in the fucking parking lot. I was like, ain't this some shit? Um, oh, I see the joke. Gross. So he comes over and checks out the car and everything, and he gets like he no shit had a fucking machete in the back of his truck, and like a piece of like a twine that you put in like a weed whacker and shit. And he's just like, okay, now I'm gonna wedge it in here, and I'm gonna put the twine in, and we're gonna try and lasso the lock. And I was like, all right, shit. He's like, but you gotta hold the machete. I was like, all right. So he knows shit. tried to do this, and he's just like, if I can do it this way, then I don't need to call my guy out here, and it'll cost you $60. And I was like, okay, in 20 minutes. And he just couldn't get it. He couldn't get it the lasso on there and everything. And he was so apologetic. He was like, I'm so sorry I couldn't get it, man. I was like, dude, you don't have to be sorry, man. You're the only fucker who would answer their phone, man. You know? So he calls his guy out there and shit. And no shit, this guy came out there and got the door open within 15 seconds. 15 seconds. And I looked the guy straight in the eyes. I was like, I want you to know that I'm very appreciative for what you just did. But you do realize I'm paying you $60 now for 15 seconds of work. You do realize that, right? And he's just like, he just laughed and shit. And I'm just like, I'm not laughing. In my brain, I'm not laughing. You know? So um so yeah, that was my whole day. That started at 1 o'clock and I did not get home until like 5:30. You know? Yeah, but think of how long you spent not being able to do it. Yeah, I know. It was kind of like a weird game show for a while. It was like lock your key in the car of a parking lot and see if you can get it out with just the shit in the grocery store. What are we talking about tonight? We're talking about Gymshark. That's right, Gymshark. For all your leggings needs, head on over to gymshark.com. Erica's like, I'm leaving. Erica's like, yeah, exactly what I said it too. Erica's like, I'm leaving. Erica's like, yeah. Oh, shit. Tonight's sponsor, Gymshark. Kids, hide your wife. I think this story tells us that we all need at least one black friend. That's profiling. Well, obviously, speaking of hide your kids, I do have, Antoine Dotson and shit. I'm always like just curious as to why whoever decided to air that interview like that. I mean, like that had to be somebody just not giving a shit that day. You know, fine, I'll go back to PG. like like they're like, all right, can you go out and interview that gentleman for the rape thing? And we have a rapist in Lincoln Park, and they get the interview, and it's the most ratchet fucking interview you ever see. Well, obviously, we have a rapist. You are so dumb. You are really dumb. And Johnson, you got that interview? Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. No, no, let me see it. Let me see it. Okay. And they just watch it, and they're like, don't even edit it. Oh no, no, boss, we gotta edit it. Nope, don't edit a damn thing. Just play it. Like they knew what they were doing, airing it. Oh man, I just can't. Hmm. because like that wasn't a live interview, I don't believe. I'm pretty sure that was like filmed and aired later. It's not like the I Like Turtles kid, or it's just like, so what do you know? I like turtles. You know, it wasn't that kid, you know, where that was like fucking live. I'm pretty sure that was filmed and then like aired later, you know. I just always wonder what was going through that guy's head when he was just like, I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm gonna film this as is. I'm gonna air it as is. But I will say we did get a fucking bop of a song out of it. Because sometimes I will find myself going back to that song and just, and how's your husband? Cause everybody out here, you don't have to run and confess. We looking for you. We gonna find you. We gonna find you. Okay, that's a hot song. I don't even care. And the fact that it even charted on the Billboard charts. Fun fact. I think it even charted at, it went all the way to number 51 on the Billboard charts. I know now by you saying it. Yeah, that's Antoine Dotson, what I was talking about. We gonna find you. We gonna find so you can run and tell that, run and tell that, run and tell that, homeboy, homeboy. You know. Oh God, ain't nobody got time for that. That one is like I could, you know, that one I can believe somebody like, all right, fine, whatever, you know, ain't nobody got time for that. And they're just like, oh, that's a cute little thing to put on TV. But like the Antoine Dotson one, I'm just like, what went through their fucking head? You know? I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. You know, like that, I could just see somebody like, oh, that's kind of funny. Let's just put that on TV. Nobody expected that to take off like it did. I can see some like, you know, editor at a news station like, oh, look at her. She said, ain't nobody got time for bronchitis. Fuck, let me put that on TV. Yeah, that's where they drew the inspiration from. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt's intro. That's where they drew the inspiration from was the Antoine Dotson song slash interview incident. That's where they drew the inspiration from. Unbreakable, ain't like telling. It's a miracle. Okay. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt should have lasted longer than it did. Although I will say the interactive movie was really good. My mom watched that show, but I haven't yet. Oh man, it's a good show. It's really good. They even did the interactive movie and shit. Like after the series and shit. The interactive movie is pretty good. You know, if anybody did Black Mirror's Bandersnatch interactive movie, then and you enjoyed that, you're really gonna enjoy the Kimmy Schmidt uh Kimmy versus the Reverend interactive movie. But I will say, definitely don't do the interactive movie if you haven't seen the show. You know, if you haven't done the show, if you haven't seen the show, don't do the interactive movie. Plus, it's made by Plus it was made by Tina Fey. Come on. Plus, she's in a couple episodes. I forgot who she plays there. Didn't she play? Didn't she play Kimmy's therapist in a couple episodes? I'm pretty sure that's who she plays. She plays Kimmy's therapist. Damn it, Aaliyah's coming home from work. Oh, that doesn't sound very enthusiastic. I think it was a risky move to have that show's pilot. Rose being kidnapped. Yeah. And, I mean, like, I wouldn't even say risky, man. It was just something different. I mean, like, fucking, she's kidnapped and she has to be reintroduced to the world and, shit like that. Well, I was going to hang out in his room. Okay. You really wanted to play with fire tonight, eh? You should just go get like a plate of fucking food. Jax, you should just go get a plate of fucking food. Like just get in your like I saw this on People of the Band, so I'm not trying to be perverted when I say this, but just go get a fucking plate of food, just get in your bra and panties, just sprawl out on his bed, and then like when he gets there and shit, he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Just be like, "Didn't you wreck my car a couple days ago?" It's risky for these days. Sunday fun day. Yeah, exactly. Sunday fun day. Didn't you wreck my car? Go sit on the couch, bitch. Risky for these days. Everything is so PC. Plus, we all know they got R down there. Oh yeah, R. Okay, regular. Okay, yeah. That won't work. No, won't work. Yeah, it was just an idea. He was supposed to leave again last night, then stayed in because he'd rather make poor life choices. That's me every day at work. I could leave, but I'd rather make a poor life choice. I could remember to pull the key out the ignition, but I'd rather make a poor life choice. And I like the Antoine Dotson song. Yeah, see, it's a bop, isn't it? Sound like fun. I swear, ever since I've been a cook at work, man, there's just some nights where I just like, fuck, I just want to cry or kill someone. Like sometimes people think the shit I post on Facebook about work is just like fucking like exaggerated. I'm just like, I wish I was exaggerating this shit. I wish I was. Remember when I locked my keys in the car at Walmart with the headlights on? I think so. Not, it took me a second, but I think I do. Wasn't it raining? in December. Oh, oh, just this past December. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm thinking like, okay, never mind. Like, fuck. I wish I could say some of the shit I say. I wish I could say to customers, man. I swear. Like somebody called, and I was like, they're like, I want a large fucking hand toss, and I'm like, all right, what would you like on it? They're just like, I want pepperoni, sausage, beef, pineapple, green pepper, mushroom, Canadian bacon, onion, tomato, and jalapeno. I'm like, anything else? They're like, is there anything else? And in my head, I'm like, I don't know, fucking mini donuts at this point. Like, fuck, what else what else could you put on it, man? Like, fuck. Like shit, it's just about everything we fucking have. Like fuck, you want mini donuts? You want frosting on there too? Like fuck, you know. I called Tori while waiting for AAA. No one needs it like my family does, though. No, no one needs it like you do, though. Here's my imitation of Jackie calling AAA. Okay, AAA answers. Hi, thank you for calling AAA. Hi, yes, this is Jackie, and you know what? Let me just talk to Sheila. Hey, Sheila. Yeah, it happened again. Yeah, 35 minutes. Okay. All right. Thanks. All right, bye. 'I'm not the one that has two accidents within 3 months span. So, uh, okay. Well, before, 'cause I swear, like when I was living there, man, I swear it was just like, damn, every day. It felt like every damn day you were calling AAA for something. I'm like, damn, did they just fucking do they like block your number at this point? Like, what the hell? 2018 was the same. I mean, because like when I okay, let me rephrase that. When I lived there, my impression felt accurate. Yeah, this is Jackie Shahoo. Shahoob. No, that's not it. Sorry. This is Jackie, and let me just talk to Sheila. No, you're right. Hmm. There was one guy, I swear, helped me at least 3 times in 1 year. A guy's just like, you again? By the third time, that guy's just like, I can't always be here. Ugh. No, I'm pretty sure he was happy to help. That'd be me. That's the third time. I'm like, I can't always be here. That's how I feel at work, though, man. Like when I have to tell a manager how something's done, I'm just like, I can't always be here, man. I still miss breathing. I bought I bought these. I like getting lately. My weird addiction has been like weird socks. I don't know why. It's just been my thing. Um, so I bought these like 3 new pairs of socks on this website called fun.com. Hashtag not sponsored. Um, so like I showed my mom today. I was like, look at these socks I bought. Look at these. These are fucking cool, aren't they? And she's like, yeah, like some of the shit I spend money on. She's like, why did you buy that? So today she's just like, did you like win the lottery or something and you didn't tell us? And I was like, oh, I'm doing paying four on these. I'm doing paying four, which, oh my God, thank God for paying four. Um, and then, and she was like, well, those are pretty cool. Like I showed her the socks and shit. I bought socks today, meant to be. Um, so I go to the living room and I'm putting on my shoes before I go, go to the store and lock my, keys in my car. Um, So, and then I'm sitting there thinking, I finally yelled out to her. I was like, if I won the lottery, do you really think I would just buy fucking socks? Because Don't you think I would buy more extravagant shit? All right, I'm calling it. Time of death, 9/17. So for anybody watching this back on playback, I doubt you are, but all the crap is in the description down below. You know, the Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all that good shit. Teespring link, my new Instagram for adult coloring. And speaking of adult coloring, there's also a new Amazon wish list for just my coloring books and such like that. So if you want to help donate to that cause, help donate to that and see some more adult coloring pages, you're more than welcome to. And of course, the regular Amazon wish list there as well. Diana Beth was nice enough to buy something from it yesterday. We'll wait to see uh, what that is. Oh, now you say something. Now you fucking speak up and say something. So we'll wait to find out what that is. Maybe we'll find out what it is on Tuesday. If I do go live on Tuesday, I get off at 8 on Tuesday. So we'll find out. So, yep, until then, I'm the Artist Version 1, and be breezy.